and then me.
Well, some of them like that, though. Like, if they're masochistic, they like the idea of their woman having sex with another guy.
Well, you didn't want to use the word cuck. I like how you went with masochistic.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the technical term, too. We can call them cucks.
Cuck is a compromised word, though, now, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a whole other stuff that comes with that.
Yeah.
Okay, what in the hell are they talking about? Were we supposed to walk in the room on this, or was we supposed to come a little later? I mean, sound like they having a bit of a moment, Ramon. And what in the world are they saying? Cuck? Is that what they're saying?
It's squirrely. I thought it always meant that it always meant like cuckold, like you want to watch men have sex with your wife.
Yeah.
But then it got to where what is it? What is a
So basically, like your beta male.
Beta male. But there's so many different versions of it now. It's become really freely tossed around like a beach ball at a concert. They're just throwing cuck around these days.
Yeah. I mean, I
Cuck.
think that's fine if that's what you're into. No judgment there. If someone's into being cuckolded.
Yeah, if that's what you're into. Good luck with that. Just
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay, cuck, a man who's desperate for acceptance, approval, and affection from women. Oh. Now it's different. This desperation has led to the compromise of his beliefs and values, the desecration of his dignity and self-worth, and his inability to stand up for himself. Does 4chan write this? And what he deserves as a human being. Example, loyalty, fidelity, and honesty in a romantic relationship. Okay. Okay, look at the example they gave.
Loyalty,
Hold on a
fidelity,
second.
and
I know
honesty.
John's always wanted a girlfriend, but since him and Mary started dating, he's become a cuck. She spends all of his money and flirts openly with other men. I can tell it bothers him, but he's so afraid of losing her that he doesn't say anything.
What type of man is that? I guess that's a brother who just wants some peace. He's like, look, leave me the hell alone. Listen, you want to go ahead and flirt. Just don't have no sex with him, okay? I'm not tripping off the other stuff. I can care less. Maybe that's John. Maybe John just moving like that. Or what if John is just a player himself and he don't want to put his lady out there because he don't want to be a daggone hypocrite? It could be something as simple as that.
That's a cuck.
Sounds like a male feminist also.
Male
I can't believe
feminist.
you went there. I don't. Yeah, that male feminist thing. I've known a few that were real creeps, that were fake creeps. You know, they're like on the side. They what they were doing was they were
Trying to position themselves.
they're posturing as an alternative to these men who don't want monogamous relationships or would break the woman's heart or are not willing to compromise and bend to the will of the woman.
Those are called simps. S-I-M-P-S. Simps. That's what they are.
And they put these women on a platform and worship these women, and I am the alternative, and I'm the powerful alternative, and these men are assholes. And then they try to shit on those men and take those, but all it does is make those men appear even more attractive to these women. Secretly, these men, these feminist men and these women have these weird relationships where it doesn't work, and they're never sexual, or if they are sexual, the women aren't really sexually attracted to them, so they withhold sex, and it gets super weird.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just generalized a lot about.
Then she cheat on him and he finds out that he serial kills her. Pretty much like the TV show Joe.
A giant group of people's relationships, but what I've seen,
Or is it you?
it's
They got Joe killing people.
just
I think it's you.
it's they don't run fast, they can't pick things up, they're not attractive, so they're little weasels. They're trying to find another way in.
Yeah. I mean, I think not all men who call themselves feminist are male feminists. So in that, I think men who ascribe to women being equal, that's a good thing.
Yes.
And I think a lot of guys will say, yeah, I'm feminist because they think that's the right thing to do. That's the socially acceptable thing, and
Right.
that's the way we should be. But then the ones who run around and say, you know, really, really push it and make that their identity and really sell themselves as male feminists, those are the guys I have an issue with. Because like you said, they're sneaky.
Yeah,
They
they're
know
sneaky.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're not being honest.
Well, you could almost always tell, like you see them. They're a type. You know, they're an unattractive type. They're not attractive to women.
Unattractive type.
They try to figure out a way. Like, how am I going to do this? What's going to be the way?
Yeah.
I got to figure out a way to stand out. This is the way. I'm going to just, what do these women want to hear? They want to hear that? I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
Egalitarian's great. You know, someone who believes in equality is great. But as soon as you like, you're proclaiming yourself to be more interested in the opposite gender and more supportive of them than males. And even though you are a male,
that should be a red flag.
that's a giant red flag. You should be into humans. I like people. I like people. I like them gay. I like them straight. I like people. I like when they're nice. You're nice to me, I'm nice to you. That's what I like. I don't want you to get discriminated against in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But I don't want to pretend that one group's better than other groups, except Asians when it comes to Harvard.
He had to touch that because they have a lawsuit, or unless that lawsuit has been settled, but they have a lawsuit at a few Ivy League schools right now because Asians are finding that they are out testing everyone, but only a certain percentage of their community are being accepted into the universities. It's like 22% is the cutoff. Like 22% of the Asians are what they're accepting, or something like that. I do know that this is have been a conversation for a minute now. I haven't looked further into it. I am going to look further into it because this goes with the whole affirmative action thing too. Because Asians feel like they are being discriminated against when it comes to that as well, because other people are getting opportunities where they feel like not only did we earn our spot, but we've gone above and beyond, and they've even put a cap on the amount of Asians that can attend these universities. So I don't know the level of truth to that, but that's pretty much what I've heard on not only Joe Rogan's podcast, but I've heard that on Steven Crowder's show, and it wasn't Russell Brand. It was somewhere else I heard that, but yeah.
The crazy thing is with these guys, though, you see there's been a trend where they actually have a lot to hide, and they usually are misogynistic, and they usually do abuse women, which is the scary thing.
I think what happens is there's a certain amount of resentment that from living this sort of like fake life and having these fake beliefs and doing so just to get the approval of women, you know, and then when it doesn't work out, there's anger and resentment and this just.
Or I think some guys put it on because it's a way of overcompensating for their own guilt.
Yeah, that's true too, probably. Yeah, there's probably a lot of different reasons why men become feminists, and very few of them are good. Unless they're just
very, very few.
Their idea of what it means is different than my idea of what it means. My idea means, look at that little sneaky. That's my idea. You know, because I've just seen so many of them. Yeah. It's like, look, I'm sure some bank robbers are really romantic, interesting poets who just decide this is a great way to make money. There's got to be one. You know, but most of them are criminals, right? And this is like how I feel about male feminists. Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of them out there that are really good guys, and maybe through the influence of the people they've been around, they've chosen to identify as a male feminist, and this seems to be a good way to show that they support women. And even if they have to support women over men, look, women have been fucked over for so long, I'm more than willing to do that. And they do it with good intentions. That's entirely possible. But a lot of it are creepy little dudes that are trying to get laid, and they're not attractive to women. So they're trying to figure out a way to become attractive to women. And they don't have the confidence to just go, well, aren't we all equal? Aren't we all just all humans? Aren't we all different?
Or work on yourself to make yourself more attractive to women instead of deceiving them.
One of my all-time favorite tweets that I read was a guy saying, I'm not going to describe myself as a feminist until women tell me that I'm doing feminism correctly.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Woo! He's like more feminist than regular feminists. Yeah. He's like so feminist.
Like 2,000 times.
Yeah, can't be a feminist until women tell me I'm a feminist.
Until you invite me into the group. I swear some daggone, yes, weasels. Weasels, it says, Joe Rogan says that male feminists are weasels. And that's a perfect word for it. It really is, man. because there's people out there taking advantage of these ladies. I mean, just, well, you know what? You know what? Let them be daggone male feminists. I ain't got no problem with it. Yeah, I said it. I don't care that they're male feminists. The more the merrier. Because women are using their superpowers against men. Men should be able to use their superpowers against women. Because every beautiful woman who smile in your face, walk by you with a nice ass body, she ain't got the no right intentions either. And I get it. We want everybody to play fair, but they're not. Nobody's gonna play fair. So if that's something that men can use to get closer to the front of the line, use it. Run it up. I was about to be against it because it seems wrong, it seems deceptive, it seems blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? A great majority of people you speak to are playing chess. And they're smarter than you. And they're trying to figure out a way to maneuver and position themselves so that they can get whatever they want. Whatever they want, I don't know. That could be, I don't know. Only they know. But you got to know how to read the room too. You can't treat everybody the same way. You can't. And sometimes you do have to take a position. Other people thrive in, some people thrive in neutral. Me, I tend to thrive in neutral. When I take a position, I'm either a little too aggressive and offend way too many people. I thrive in neutral. That's why I thrive. And plus, my temperament matches neutral. Not because I don't care. It's just simply because I believe I'm strong enough to deal with both sides of most arguments. I do. But yeah, if a man wants to act like he's pro-woman, is so much that that he knows that this is going to be the angle that gets him laid or gets him a date or gets him whatever he wants from these ladies, then so be it. Do it. Do it. That's the work that he decided to put in. Other people decide to put in other type of work. Some people like to play tough and act like they don't want the lady. They're running the angle. Some like to go direct to the lady and just pull up, and they already got the attributes that the lady will look at and be like, you know what? I'm going to give you a shot. Well, the guys who are playing these male feminists, the weasels, they don't have that. They don't have that physical, that those things about them that will make a lady be like, here, take my number, call me, or hit me up on Instagram or something like that. She not jumping in his DMs. So of course he got to play the friend role. He got to do it that way. It starts off, most relationships starts off a little disingenuous, in my opinion. And then when trust comes in, things change, but they change organically. Like, let it be authentic, guys. I mean, because everybody's playing the angle. Everybody. I don't care who it is. Bro, I just love you, bro. And I just want to get to know you, bro. Nah, it's something. It's something that you're holding back. It's something that you won't tell me until we've been friends for a long enough time. I mean, seriously, everybody is coming from a different point of and they're protecting themselves at a certain level until that trust allows their defenses to drop a little bit, and then they'll give you more of them. Yeah. So yeah, keep giving it to them, male feminists. I know nobody else is going to tell you that, but I will. As a matter of fact, Joe Rogan is probably just agreeing with the lady because there's a lady sitting across from him who has an issue with him. Yeah, I said it.
Mistress, please tell me. That dude's got a ball gag on right now. He's like tightening it down. He's putting himself in the shackles. But then there's women like that too. There's women that pretend to be one of the guys, like that girl.
Yeah.
There's always the one of the guys girl.
Yeah.
Like,
people can sense it though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think other guys can tell when a guy is not sincere about being a male feminist, and the same with girls can tell.
Oh yeah. You know the big red flag with girls? Girls who don't have girlfriends. They're just friends with guys. I get along with guys better. Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh wow, that's not right.
I had a friend of mine who's dating a girl like that, and all she had was male friends. I was like, dude, I'm like, get out now. Like, this is not gonna work.
So tell me, what does that mean?
Girls don't like her.
Yeah.
Girls don't trust her. You can't find any girls.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm not saying you shouldn't have some guy friends, but all your friends are guys.
Yeah.
Well, no. Sometimes people they feel comfortable around the opposite sex because, for one, they get the attention that they want from the opposite sex. They don't have to compete with the other girls that call themselves their friends, and until they find somebody who will take their position, who is going to be a male, someone of the opposite sex, or might be someone of the same sex if whoever they're interested in. But everybody, like I said, are playing the game. Some women have women friends because she don't mind listening to all of the stories and the crying and all of other stuff. Some women don't want to deal with that mess. She'd rather hang out with dudes who don't do all of that mess. I'm not saying that all women like to talk about their feelings and cry and all these other things, but if some women don't like to deal with that. So she would much rather be with dudes. And the women who hang around guys, they know a lot more about how a man treats his woman, what he expects from them, what he want from them, because she's communicating directly to the source. Those will be the smart women, in my opinion. And that's just me.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
No, I would agree with that.
And any guy, you have a straight guy, and all his friends are girls.
Yeah, no.
What in the f is happening here?
I know one like that, and that dude's a goddamn Mac. He's a Mac. And every single time there's a business opportunity, he finds out about it first. Because women are hustlers. And they shared the wealth with, probably not with each other, but they share with their guy friend. I don't know. It's benefits to each side.
Right? I just don't get along with guys. Guys are ass. I don't like the way they talk about women. Oh, okay. All of them do.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where are you hanging out, dude? You don't like any guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Seems weird.
So what did your friend do?
Oh, he got frowned on?
Yeah.
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 She was those guys.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Of course. I mean, the writing's on the wall. Yeah, it was ugly too. The way it went down was like, whoa. But that's how it is. You know, I mean, people are always trying to find their way in. Like,
Yeah.
what's my way
Yeah.
to get the most acceptance? My way to get the most happiness? My way. And I mean, it's fairly unrelated, but not necessarily to what we were talking about gender dysphoria, about some people choosing that as a path to get a lot of attention. I mean, I think there's many things that people do to get a lot of attention.
Yeah. I enjoy that joint, man. I want to hear what y'all got to say now in the comments below. If you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing, man. Love y'all.